Ladies and gentlemen, Kim here. Welcome to the daily update. Hope you guys had a good day trading. Today, market is up about 0.3%. There on the S&P 0.7%. Semiconductor flat. Dow 0.1. Russell 2000 trends for banks, energy, biotech, healthcare, home builders, utility, retail, emerging market, every single sectors are seemingly green today. Bitcoin up quite a bit, 12%. Gold, silver, miners are down. Dollar up. Oil down. Treasury bond down. VIX is down about 4%. There, let's stick with the Venmo ETF. Spider! 65-minute chart here. So this is what we closed yesterday. It looks like we actually saw a down gap this morning here. As you can see, this is where we opened right about here. And we did see that bears bring it down on that first hour. However, you see that my short-term moving average in that vicinity, the short-term moving average was reclaimed a couple days ago right here. Did act as support on that downturn. And yesterday on that fluctuation, short-term moving average was right there. That dotted green moving average. Yet again today, thankfully for the bulls, we did see that short-term moving average continues to support the cause of the buyers. Perfect. And with that, as you can see, the bulls were able to make a move to the upside here and reclaim that micro term slightly on the second hour. Some sort of whipsawing action, second and third and fourth, finally propelled itself to move higher using the micro term to prop itself up. However, on the fifth hour, we see that the falling I adjusted the resistance a little bit since last night's analysis to accommodate this resistance and the down gap this morning. So you can see on the fifth hour, that level acting as a resistance through that shooting star candle there. And then, however, on the last hour, we finally, what it seems like, breaking out above this falling resistance, but it looks similar yesterday. However, if I actually throw that line chart, you can see it looks like when I go to line chart here, it looks like we have definitive higher high here. Yesterday, it was just kind of right on there, but looks like what it looks to be, there's that equal highs, right? And that was the resistance level, right? That was a low last week. We've been cultivating higher lows above that short-term and the micro-term moving averages. So that 413 pivot is important level at the last hour push. It does look like we do have a solid, definitive higher high here, reclaiming all these peaks right here in the last several days. As we go back to the candles here again, we did see that shaved top. So I think this is what the market's been doing. So the market has been gapping it down every single turn. So you can see, just kind of going back last couple days, you see this is where it closed two nights ago, and this is where it opened, right? This is where it closed yesterday, and this is where it opened, right? So, and here, and also here, you can see, if I kind of zoom in over here, same thing's been happening throughout this entire move, where even on this move, as you can see, this is where we close, and this is where we open. So you see that big down gap, right? This is where we close. This is where we open. So bears are trying really, really hard to make sure that bulls do not find any momentum here. I mean, this doesn't feel like the boss bears. This feels like boss bears have deployed some of his troops to kind of go out there and kind of irritate the bulls. That's sort of a sentiment you see here, right? And so with that, I wonder if that's enough, because bulls are doing is because it's been met with down gaps after down gaps after down gaps, down gaps, down gaps, down gap here, down gap here, down gap here. Looks like that might have been the down gap also. So it's been met with almost every single day last couple weeks. Bears are bringing it down at open, kind of trying to cut off that momentum that bulls trying to build here. So what I'm trying to say with that is, you see we have another day with the shaved top move here, breaking above that pivotal 413 horizontal pivot and the falling resistance here. Bulls are trying its best to finish strong, to get that traction going. So I think if bulls can able to avoid any kind of sizable down gap, like the gap that is going to completely nullify this entire candle, that can't happen. So if this thing down gaps to I'm running like right here, that will be somewhere about 412.70, right? 412.70, 412.60 or so. That's going to nullify this, what it seems to be a breakout. If it's a small down gap, you know, above 413.16, it's still manageable because that momentum can continue. Bulls just need to dodge some big down gaps where it's gonna cover entirety of 2 hours or 2 to 3 hours of candles from today's move. I think best, just because the bulls were not able to make any kind of traction, I think some sort of big up gap, it's really gonna jumpstart the bulls to finally fully break out of this consolidation choppy market we've been in the last couple weeks or so, and to battle with the boss bears as boss bears are residing at 420 vicinity, right? And so I think bulls really need to capture this moment and take advantage of this situation that they are in by thrusting it up, breaking out, preferably with the gap up.
Hey, relax. I need NOS.
And staying up all day tomorrow, that could possibly open the door to get up there to battle with the boss bears at 420. Let's check out that oscillator. So that oscillator is slightly crossing up here, but again, I can't consider that as a full cross as of today. It at least we're not seeing a waterfall rolling over action. At least we're seeing a sideways action here on the oscillator. So basically, the oscillator is neutral going into tomorrow. And with that slight, you know, cross, it's neutral with slight bias towards to the upside, just because you can see you got slight cross there. But that slight cross won't mean much. If we see another down gap tomorrow morning and we see some sort of a, you know, a decline and slide back again like this morning or a couple days ago, this thing is gonna look something like that. You know what I mean? And it's not gonna work. Bulls are going to lose that momentum that they built in the last couple days. They're trying to break out of this. So bulls desperately seeking to make that upward movement to hold at least couple hours to sort of solidify that breakout momentum and have the bears kind of retreat back to 420. And ultimately what bulls need to do is keep that gain. If we do see upside move tomorrow, to keep that gain all throughout the day tomorrow. And if they can do something like that, we will witness an epic battle at 420 with the boss bears. I'm coming back for you. We'll reassess the situation. Enjoy your evening. Go train tomorrow.